Hey, Blue Table fans. Hey, so I got a message a while ago from a Wise Choices. He asked me a couple of Towed questions, and so basically this is for you, Wise Choices. So he asked me, he's starting a Tau army, it's 1,000 points, 1,500 points, and he asked me how many suits he should run, what groups, broadsides, hammerheads, that kind of thing. It's in a Space Marine heavy environment, I think you said. So here's what my thoughts are. For Crisis suits, you should run 3 units of 2, and here's why. So, you get 3 units of 2, and how I would kit them out would be the missile pod and plasma rifle with the multi-tracker, and also get a team leader. And you get 3 units of those, 1, 2, third one set up over here for later. And the reason why is not only do you now have more options to shoot at other people, you have 3 units that can shoot at different targets, but your opponent also has 3 units to shoot at. So it's target saturation, and the reason why you don't want to run 3 is because if 2 die, this last one's just gone. There's no saving him. With 2, you can have 1 die, and you can still have the 1, be fully operational, chancing to rally if he runs until he dies. So for the smaller 1,500 point games, that's what you should do. When you get to 2,000 points, you should definitely get the 3rd suit for each unit. Now, here's why you should run a team leader. So let's say, oops, behind the cover. Cover's a Tau's best friend. So, basically you're getting the team leader 5 points for wound allocation shenanigans. So let's say a unit of Scourges has 2 heat lances. That's something you'll probably see a lot of. So they rolled a hit, rolled a wound. If the 2 heat lances hit and wound, you can put both of them onto the team leader, which causes instant death if he doesn't pass the saves, versus if you didn't have him, you just had another normal guy, they would both have to take the strength 8 and they would both be instantly killed. So basically, you dump all of the instant deaths onto the team leader and keep him around, because there's not a difference in the stat leadership. There's no stat difference actually for the team leader versus him. It's just a 5-point upgrade for wound allocation shenanigans. Alright, now for the hammerheads versus broadsides, in the lower point games you're going to want 2 hammerheads versus broadsides. And the reason why is because the hammerheads not only have the railgun and smart missiles that they can fire both in a turn, it's 1, harder to kill vehicles, plus the railgun has the sub-munition shot, and 3, it's moving cover. Oops, go back on. So basically that sub-munition shot is strength 6, AP 4, 72 inches. It's good if you ever play against Tyranids or Orcs or Guard versus the normal Space Marines that you're probably going to be playing. But also, it's good for cover. So basically, what you do is you line up your suits right behind the vehicle, just like this. Now, since they can jump and shoot, basically, in the movement phase, they jump out to the side. In the assault phase, they jump back. Very easy, and if you want to move your tank around, go ahead and do that. Just make sure that they have the 6 inches to get back behind. Now, the reason why you do this, so go back over to these Scourges over here. You look at line of sight, and they can't see your suits whatsoever. They have to deal with the hammerhead. So your suits are safe, and you also have a railgun, so hammerheads are just better for the smaller points games. Because if you had the broadsides, sure, they would give them cover, but then the strength 8 instant kills them. Strength 8 is your least favorite friend when you're playing with Crisis suits. I think that's about it. I think there was one other thing I wanted to say, but I forgot. So that is what I would do for 1,500 points to 1,000 points. Yeah. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. For a Tau army, the Crisis suit is what's going to kill the other opponent's models, infantry. They do it the best. The strength 7, the strength 6, always wound on 2s. The one thing that Tau really struggle for is AP 3 weapons. And the plasma gun is probably the best fit for it because it fits onto the Crisis suit. It negates Feel No Pain. It gets rid of any armor save in the game. And yeah, it kills Marines very easily. You combine it with Pathfinders to take away cover saves. It just drops them flat. So yeah, hit on 4s, wound everything on 2s. You could hit better if it's combined with Pathfinders. But that's pretty much it. So that's your Tau inspiration for the day.